Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is our class 10. So let's continue the next topic, which is group behavior. Now, starting with the topic, let's first understand what is a group and what is a team. Group it refers to the association of two or more persons interacting among themselves for the achievement of a common goal. Okay, this is the definition of a group where two or more people are there. They are gathered to achieve a common goal, to achieve a common purpose. Okay, so that is a group. And or we can say that if two or more people have some common goal, that is a group. No, the people in a group, they should have a common purpose. Okay? And if they exist in a relatively stable structure or a hierarchy or an established set of rules, like in the same hierarchy, if they are there, and if two or more people are there, they have a same purpose, they have a common goal, and they are gathered or they are together, then the group is formed. That is a group. Okay, so first is group. A group refers to the association of two or more persons interacting among themselves for the achievement of a common goal. So these two, the points, they are important for the group to be formed. Alright, so that is a group. The next comes a team. A team is a group of people with different skills and different tasks who work together on a common project goal with mutual support. Like in a group, the people were there, they were of something common was there, like they were of the same skill, they were of the same hierarchy. But in a team, they can be with the different skills. The task can be different, but they're working for a purpose, one purpose. They're working for a common purpose. मतलब डिफरेंट हो सकते हैं अपने हायरार्की में भी, अपने पोजीशंस में, अपने टास्क में. कोई डिफरेंट स्किल का हो सकता है, कोई डिफरेंट स्किल का, बट वो इकट्ठे किए गए हैं टू अचीव अ कॉमन पर्पस. ऑलराइट, it is basically a group of people where output of one directly affects the work of another. Like if they are of different tasks or different skills, obviously अगर एक अकाउंट्स डिपार्टमेंट, एक HR है, एक प्रोडक्शन है, तो एक रॉ मटेरियल वाला डिपार्टमेंट है, तो ऑब्वियसली रॉ मटेरियल पर्सन ही इज़ गिविंग हिज आउटपुट टू द अनदर वन फॉर द प्रोडक्शन डिपार्टमेंट, टू द प्रोडक्शन डिपार्टमेंट, and their salaries are depending upon the accounts department. So that is it is basically a group of people where output of one directly affects the work of another. And all teams are groups, but not all groups are teams. That's really important. This is an important point. सारी टीम्स ग्रुप्स हो सकती हैं, एक टीम में ग्रुप्स फॉर्म हो सकते हैं, बट ग्रुप में टीम्स नहीं हो सकती. टीम इज़ अ bigger part. In groups, they are smaller. They can be formed in a team. Okay, so that is a group and a team definition. So now let's see the difference. Now, what is the difference between the group and the team? That's important. So here's the difference between teams and groups. The first point is, in a group there's a one leader, but in a team there can be more than one leader. ठीक है, मतलब टीम्स इज़ बेसिकली लाइक म्यूचुअल सपोर्ट से जो काम करते हैं. देयर इज़ नो यू कैन से डोमिनेटिंग पार्ट नहीं होता, ऑटोक्रेटिक नहीं होता. मतलब एक से ज़्यादा लीडर हो सकते हैं, मैं अपने व्यूज़ सब अपना दे सकते हैं. हर एक डिफरेंट टास्क के लोग, डिफरेंट स्किल्स के लोग वर्क करते हैं, तो सब अपने अपने ओपिनियंस दे सकते हैं. ठीक है, so that's a first difference. Like a group has a one leader, teams can have more than one leader. In a group, members are independent, but in teams, members are interdependent. एक दूसरे पे डिपेंड होते हैं इन टीम्स में. ठीक है, टीम्स में एक दूसरे पे डिपेंड होते हैं. Group focuses on achieving individual goals and teams focus on achieving team goals. ठीक है, तो ग्रुप में बेसिकली क्या होता है, एवरीवन इज़ देयर नो व्हेन दे आर गैदर्ड, सबको अपनी पड़ी है कि हम अपना अपना काम भैया पूरा कर दें. तो टीम्स में क्या होता है कि दे फोकस ऑन भाई हमें वी आर टुगेदर इन टीम्स, वी आर टुगेदर एंड वी हैव टू अचीव आवर गोल, टीम के गोल्स हमें अचीव करना है. Then team in a group, the group is bothered by a conflict. Bothered means like it is affected by a conflict. If conflict occurs in a group, then a group is affected. But in a team, they see conflict as a part of problem solving. Like when there's a conflict, they see it like yes, it happens, and they try to solve it. Then in a group, members are afraid to ask questions. Okay, in a group what happens, there is one leader, they are afraid to ask questions. If I would ask them a question, so the leader would say something to me, so they do not ask questions. And but in teams there is an open communication to ask questions and give feedback. Then in a group, diverse perspective may not be welcomed. Diverse perspective is different opinion, that's not welcome. No, if you have a different idea, keep it with you. No, in a group it is not welcomed. And but in teams, diverse perspective is welcomed. Then in a group, what happens is they discuss problem, then decide, and finally delegate the tasks. Okay, they discuss problem, they decide, and they finally then delegate that who is gonna do what. And in teams, they discuss problem, they decide the way to solve, and then finally do it collectively. The basic point is group is having one leader and everyone is independent, and no one can give their opinions, no one is welcome to give their own idea. They have to follow what a leader says. But in teams, there's a collective effort. That's a mutual work that is done in teams. Okay, so that is the difference between group and the teams. So this was important. So the next topic is the types of groups. Types of groups is, one is the formal group. Formal group is created by the organization to achieve organization goals. It is created by a formal authority for some defined purpose and purposely designed to accomplish organization objective or task. That's a formal group. Formal group has some types. First is command group. Command group is reports directly to the given manager. ठीक है, command group होता है which reports directly to the जो भी उनका manager है, reports directly to them. The task group is members work together to achieve a job task. Then standing committee is there. Standing committee is a permanent committee in an organization to deal with specific issues that may arise more or less on a regular basis. There is a standing committee that is formed in an organization जो issues solve करती हैं groups की. So that is a standing committee. So these were the three types of formal group. And one last committee is also there, that's ad hoc committee. It's a temporary committee formed by organization members for very special purpose. For a special purpose, एक temporary committee कई बार बनाई जाती है जब standing committee से वो problem solve ना हो. Then there is an ad hoc committee that is formed on a temporary basis. ठीक है, तो that's ad hoc committee. Now comes informal group. These are the natural and spontaneous grouping of people without any direction. Informal group अपने आप ही बन जाता है like a grapevine. ठीक है, this is of two types. First is interest group, people working together to attain a specific objective with each is concerned. ठीक है, friendship group is people brought together because they share some common interest. So that's a friendship group. Interest group भी मैंने आपको बता दिया. तो there's a two types of group, interest group and friendship group. Then comes formation of groups. Formation of groups, there are two models of group development. One is the 5-stage model, second is punctuated equilibrium model. 5-stage model was given by Bruce Tuckman. इसमें क्या होता है, 5 stages होती हैं, 5 stages. फर्स्ट इज़ द फॉर्मिंग स्टेज, दैट्स द इनिशियल स्टेज. बहुत अनसर्टेन होता है हर चीज़ यहाँ पे. ग्रुप मेंबर्स दे डू नॉट नो ईच अदर. सबसे पहला ऑब्वियसली व्हेन यू फॉर्म अ ग्रुप तो यू वुड नॉट नो एनीबडी in your group, so that's the initial stage. So everything is very uncertain कि what will happen. So that's a forming stage. Then storming stage. Storming is, when a group is formed, then obviously everyone would speak, share their ideas, though one would like and another would not like, so the high chances of conflicts are there. So that's a storming stage. The norming, close relationships and cohesiveness is there. Norming is when things gets normal and you try to work in a group. Then performing is group is fully functional. Where the group is fully functional, that's performing. Okay. Then comes the last stage, that's adjourning stage. Adjourning stage is after the goal is achieved, group starts gradually to dissolve. So that's adjourning stage. Then comes punctuated equilibrium model. This was given by Niles and Stephen J. Cloud. Okay, this is important, you can remember this. The group begins by combining the forming and norming stages and then goes through a period of low performing and then followed by storming, then a period of high performing and then finally adjourning. ये छोटी सी चीज़ आपको याद रखनी, ठीक है. ग्रुप्स फॉर्मिंग एंड नॉर्मिंग इकट्ठे होता है इसमें, एंड देन गोज थ्रू अ पीरियड ऑफ लो परफॉर्मिंग, ठीक है, एंड देन फॉलोड बाय स्टॉर्मिंग, कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स आर देयर, एंड देन अ पीरियड ऑफ हाई परफॉर्मिंग एंड फाइनली एडजॉर्निंग. ओके, द लास्ट टॉपिक इज ग्रुप डिसीजन मेकिंग टेक्निक्स. देयर आर सम टेक्निक्स ऑफ ग्रुप डिसीजन मेकिंग. फर्स्ट इज इंटरैक्टिंग ग्रुप्स. Typical groups in which members interact face to face. Brainstorming, an idea generation process that specifically encourages any and all alternatives while withholding any criticism of those alternatives. Okay, there is a process of brainstorming. Group leader states problem. Members wheel as many alternatives as they can in a given length of time. No criticism allowed. All alternatives are recorded for later discussion. One idea stimulates other. Group members are encouraged to think the unusual. This is the process. Brainstorming is when you welcome every idea. जितने भी लोग हैं उनके जो आइडियाज़ हैं वेलकम किए जाते हैं. क्रिटिसिज्म किसी का नहीं होता, रख लिए जाते हैं बाद के लिए. कई बार क्या पता किसी का आइडिया आगे यूज़ हो जाए, डिस्कशन के लिए आगे रख लिया जाता है. तो दैट्स ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग. तो ग्रुप डिसीजन टेक्निक्स में इंटरैक्टिंग ग्रुप्स, ब्रेनस्टॉर्मिंग, एंड देन कम्स nominal grouping technique. Individual members meet face to face to pool their judgments in a systematic way but independent fashion. Okay, then the last is electronic meeting. Members interact on computers, allowing for anonymity of comments and aggregation of votes. That's through electronically when there's a meeting. So this was all for the group behavior, and I hope you'll like it. So see you in the next class. Bye bye.